And today, I'm gonna do a little bit of some axe throwing, while as usual doing my axe throwing and talk. Doing this right here, yeah, right. Hope everybody's doing well. As usual, I'll kind of warm this up, wait till I see everybody a little bit on before I start telling y'all what we're gonna talk about. That was on cold, literally. Speaking of cold, who's finally enjoying, I guess, the weather finally being a little bit wintry this time around. Look at that, look at that. Power struggle, right there, right there. Couldn't see that. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, I broke it. As you see now, it was all into pieces. Ready to get it redone very soon, hopefully. Let you know how much work and practice I had to put into it. It's finally falling apart. Might need to get that redone, or maybe even get a new stand. Probably get it redone, but hope I was doing well. Definitely is a little bit early. Kind of wondering, what are your goals of 2026? For example, for me, one of my goals is I'm trying to get a little bit leaner. Another one is that I am learning an instrument that y'all might have saw me put on one time. Learn the guitar. Been doing that daily. So I got leaner, learning guitar. Still trying to post up content, as I've seen mentioned before. That been kind of noticing a little bit of an uptick. How's it going, that one person? I know it's a little bit early on a Sunday, but curious about what your goals for 2026. And if you were here earlier, you saw that I kind of demolished a little bit of this. So practice session. I think this time we're doing it a little close, but that goes to show you know your distance. Just like that. But like I was mentioned before, one of my goals for 2026, or a couple of goals of 2026, is play the guitar. I let's see. That's what I want to learn for 2026. Another one, get a little bit more leaner. Another thing for 2026 that I'm trying to do is trying to finish a little bit of a short horror book, but that'll go on with anything. Hey, thank you. Saying hi to everyone who's watching, appreciate you. What's one of your goals for 2026? Or what's one of your goals physically, mentally, and skill-wise for 2026? I already told you mine. Learn guitar, put out a book, get leaner, and on top of that, still doing the content thing. What's one of your goals for 2026? I might need to invest to remake the axe throwing thing, because that probably might need to happen. Drink more water. Hey, drink more water is good. That's always a healthy thing to do. Always a healthy thing to do. I think one of my cheat codes for drinking water for me is I kind of like a little bit of flavor. So I kind of been drinking a lot more sparkling water as of recent. And I think right now for me, that's been working for me to get more water intake. So for that, that's just my 2 cents on it. It kind of helps me out because I do feel, even though I know it is sparkling, it might have some extra chemicals in it, it's still a water base, so that can definitely, thank you. So that can definitely help out with increasing your water intake a little bit. So that's just my 2 cents on the matter. I've been here earlier, that was a little bit decimated, but yeah. Gonna have a few shots, but right now, so far, not jinxing. Been pretty on a nice little scale right here. But yeah, just kind of buzzing about 2026 goals with some of y'all's. Any interest? Oh yeah, I try to get it down. I said I made it my goal to one day do, axe throwing competitions, but was a little bit, I kind of missed the shot a little bit, even though I know they're kind of still doing it, but I think the axe throwing craze is starting to slow down just a little, which kind of brings a small tear to my eye, but I think it's a good leisurely activity and understanding that you can still be lethal with something a little bit heavy. And of course, just learning technique is something that's always been interesting. Let's see. Yep. It can be from a certain thing. I mean, yeah, it's a lot of things can be dangerous, if you just gotta know how the proper technique and proper distance. I mean, granted, I'm a martial artist, so I know all about, or should know all about, knowing the proper distance of doing certain things. If you do martial arts or archery, marksmanship, you probably have a good understanding that, okay, if I'm at a certain distance from a certain target, I can probably hit it a little bit better. But if I change that distance, that means I gotta change a certain thing about that accuracy. But once you understand it, once you practice it, once you kind of have that calm, that's always very nice. Oh, I wish. I mean, I think I feel I'm almost professional. No, just a little bit. I mean, technically for me, I'm in a nice little flow state stride where this kind of can be a little bit on break, just a little bit. See? Granted, I don't want to jinx it, because like in one video, if I get excited, then the excitement goes through the body, and then it might ruin something. Which is why, just like a Jedi, you should always be that balance between excited but calm. Emotions can affect you and affect your performance in a certain way. Always happen. You always want to make sure that you are still in control of your emotions. Don't let your emotions control your body. That's where a lot of things can go wrong. Thank you. You have a good one, man. Oh, appreciate that, Michael. Appreciate that, man. Do your thing. Appreciate you. But yeah. Chopping it up a little bit. I'm not gonna stay on here too long, I think. What time is? Yeah, I'll probably stay on here for like a few more moments, but I appreciate everyone who saw the video so far, or who's gonna continue seeing the video. And the big thing will be, if you want to leave a comment as to what one of your goals are for 2026, that'd be hopefully not as low as I did. But for everyone else, if you want to leave a comment as to what's one of your goals for 2026, because I do feel that energy's still there. Or I was way too light, I was way too close. Or if anything, who's still going for your goals in 2026? Oh no. And I lost a little. Check. Because I think there's a little info, a little detail. Thank you. I think there's a little info or detail that with people who are trying to pursue their goals in 2026 or in any New Year scenario, they start going hard within the first 2 weeks, and then they kind of start to decline and start to do things. Have it be that I'm your reminder that whatever goals you're still trying to go for, whatever goals you set, you should still go for them. Oh no. Because that might be my cue. I might need to stop. Let's see. That might be the cue. But yeah. Maybe more than afterwards. All right. That is my one. That is my. What we saw earlier, I had a little bit of a streak, and then now I had a streak of duds. So that should always remind you that sometimes, even with certain kinds of practice, you might still hit a bad streak, but don't let that discourage you, because you can always have a good streak. This is your boy Quan. I'm going to end it right here. Thank y'all for watching. And remember, leave a comment as to, what's one of your goals for 2026. I'm very interested and very encouraging. Hope this helps. Deuces.